today we are going to talk about the differences between Galaxy Buds 2 Pro and the Galaxy Buds 3 Pro. First thing first, just discuss the price. This one, Galaxy Buds 3 Pro, you can buy this one right now from Samsung for about 200 euros. And for Galaxy Buds 2 Pro, you can find this for 130 euros. From the price perspective, Galaxy 2 Pro have a better price than the Galaxy Buds 3 Pro. But the difference is that we get with the special price. I would need to mention that battery life of the Galaxy Buds 3 Pro is not as good as the Galaxy Buds 2 Pro. This is a downside from the Galaxy Buds 3 Pro. But in the other hand, we have better sound quality if you are going to do calls and noise cancellation during the calls and stuff like this. In this regard, Galaxy Buds 3 Pro is a better choice. Let's discuss this in detail, that why do we need a comparison? Because this Galaxy Buds 2 Pro, it's a unique thing in its own, because they both provide active noise cancellation, but Galaxy Buds 3 Pro has some extra microphones in it, which enhances the audio, and it is really good in noise cancelling. Even if you're at a train, even if you're driving, if you are at a bus station, and even if it's windy outside, or if you're running, and in all the scenarios, I think the Galaxy Buds 3 Pro is really a winner. I've been using this Buds 2 Pro for a year now. I clearly understand that where this thing stands. Talk about design. Galaxy Buds 2 Pro, they're really small form factor. In regards to the Galaxy Buds 3 Pro, you see there are some lights. When I open it, let's see the lights. Yeah, this is really cool. Okay, from the design point of view, let's say if you put this in the Galaxy Buds 2 Pro, if you put this in your ear, then you feel like it gives you the buds feeling. But the name Buds comes from like small. In my point of view, Buds is something really small. This comes handy. But the downside is if you are to do the running and then you want to wear this thing, I would say it's not a good choice. From the music point of view, the sound quality is really good. Better than the Buds 3 Pro. Surely. Better than Buds 3 Pro. The sound quality in terms of music, it's awesome. But as I mentioned, that's a positive thing about the Buds 2 Pro. From the form factor, this is really small. I really like the design. In terms of the design of Buds 3 Pro, you see, this is really futuristic design. And if you put it in your ear, it doesn't feel like, it seems like it's a little bit out of my ears. But the feeling which I get when I put the Buds 2 Pro in my ear is like I am completely bound. But when I put this Buds 3 Pro, it's like more open. It's like more open, or maybe because of this adaptive sound feature which is enabled currently. That could be the reason. But I think the microphones, because of the extra microphones that we have in the Buds 3 Pro, I think it's making a real difference. This is about the design and comfort. The next part would be the sound quality. Sound quality in Buds 3 Pro is not as good as in Galaxy Buds 2 Pro, as I mentioned before. I don't know, maybe they are more concerned towards this active noise cancellation in terms of using microphone during the calls. I think that's the major use case for making these earbuds, or having this feature of active noise cancellation in earbuds. From the sound quality, Buds 2 Pro is a choice. If you prefer to listen to music more than you prefer to call someone when you are in a train or in a bus, or if you're running, or if you're outside, or if you're at a train station, you can surely take a call on Galaxy Buds 3 Pro, but on the Buds 2 Pro, not a good choice. Next point is the battery life. From this one, if I'm using this actively, then it lasts around 4 hours. It is quite less. This can really be a deal breaker for someone, because 4 hours continuous use, that's it. You need to charge. And in terms of Galaxy Buds 2 Pro, they last much longer, 5 to 6 hours, which is really fine. But let's say when you're using this Buds 2 Pro, then normally whenever I'm in a bus or when I'm in a train, I need to put my hand something like here, that the sound coming out of my mouth goes to the earphone somehow by reflecting from my hand. That's the struggling part if you have Buds 2 Pro, but if you have Buds 3 Pro, then you're good. Connectivity and controls. Now I will show you from the app what are the features. Let's see in the app. First, I will do this with Buds 2 Pro, and then I will do the same thing for Buds 3 Pro, and we'll see the difference. If I open this up, then I see this animation on my phone. This is really cool. This animation, I really like this. Let's see what we have in the application. They want me to update this Buds 2 Pro, but it doesn't make any sense to me. Normally, I think nowadays it's a common practice that when you release a new software or a new hardware, then you push some update to the previous hardware. Sometimes it's for the good of it, sometimes it's not. Most of the time, the updates are there. They can sell the new product more, or they can say that we have more features in the new product. I am choosing not to update. In the application, it's the noise controls option. We have this active noise cancelling and ambient sound. The next thing is voice detect. Let's say when it detects that you are speaking, it turns on the ambient mode. The next thing is in-ear detection for calls. It can detect, there are sensors in Buds 2 Pro. They can detect when they are in your ear, and when you enable this, it will automatically forward your calls to the earbuds. And if this feature is off, you can always listen to your calls by removing your earbuds, talking into the phone. The next thing is seamless earbuds connection. Let's suppose that you have a Samsung tablet, and then when you have Samsung phone, it can automatically detect when you have earbuds in your ear, it will forward your call. Let's say if you have a call in your phone, then you can still attend the call, and then you don't have to connect your earbuds to your phone separately. The next thing is neck stretch reminder. This is really good in terms of health. So neck stretch reminders are there. And then we have the lab options. I've used this gaming mode feature. This is really cool. Otherwise, when we are playing game with the earbuds on, then we have latency, and latency is like a killer in the game. The latency will be a lot less, but sometimes you feel if you play Call of Duty or something, then it happens that you press the fire button and then you couldn't hear your fire because it was lost somewhere, because it needs to be there at a particular moment and it was gone, and now there is no sound. It's not comfortable to wear earbuds while gaming. Always the good option is to use wide earphones, but if you want to do it, it's possible. Reset accessibility, earbud software update, and diagnostics and stuff like this. This is about the Buds 2 Pro, and now we will look for the Buds 3 Pro. This is a really cool animation, as I mentioned before, and let's deep dive into the features of the Buds 3 Pro. Unlike Buds 2 Pro, the adaptive option is there. And then I really like this adaptive feature personally. I always use it. Controls the noise coming into your ears, and if the noise is more, then it will reduce the noise. If the noise is less, sometimes increase the sound, but you seems connected to your environment when you have this adaptive feature. The next thing is sound quality and effects. We have this same feature in the Buds 2 Pro. 360 audio head tracking. Head tracking is the same feature that we found in Buds 2 Pro. Equalizer, the same as we have in the Buds 2 Pro, with some new designs and stuff like this, but almost similar. And the fit test, we have this one in Buds 2 Pro. And the earbuds control, we have some control options here. Media control, swipe up and down. Obviously, these earbuds have some controls here. Let's say if you wear these, there is like the touch buttons here. Even if you swipe, then you can increase or decrease the sound. This is really cool. You can control the noise. Actually, you don't have to take out your phone to adjust the volume. You can just do it like this, and then you can increase and decrease the volume. Pinch and hold controls. Left, switch noise control, we can change the settings. There are multiple options here we can change, and digital assistant is there, and the mindfulness and Spotify, we can select what we want to have. Answer call or end call, decline call, pinch and hold, and then earbuds light control, and then we can control the earbuds light, fast, fade in and out, and then blinking, steady. You can see the features clearly on the screen. The next thing is earbud settings, voice controls, and we can have this voice command in-ear detection. It's the same as we have in the Earbuds 2 Pro. It can detect your if the earbuds are in your ear or not. And then the really good thing I have noticed is when you are, let's say, listening to music and then you remove one earbud and then you just place it outside, the sound will not be played on this earbud. That's really cool because it's good to save some battery over there, because if the sound is in the earbuds which is not in the ear, it doesn't make any sense. That is a really cool feature that we have in the Buds 3 Pro. Read notifications allowed, seamless earbud connection, the same way that we have in the Buds 2 Pro, and in the labs we have gaming option here. I've done the gaming on this one. The gaming experience is much better on the Buds 3 Pro. It's really cool, I should say, but in regards to the Buds 2 Pro, the Buds 3 Pro performs much better. That's about the application. I would like to have some final thoughts on this. Main thing, 70 euros difference. In the extra 70 euros, you get better noise cancellation, a good fit for your activities. If you do running, jogging, then you feel much comfortable. Better switching of controls. You can increase the volume, decrease the volume by the gesture on the Earbuds 3 Pro. And if you can spend like 70 euros more, I would suggest you to buy this Galaxy Buds 3 Pro instead of Galaxy Buds 2. And in Buds 2 Pro, if you want to choose this one, you are still able to make some calls because the active noise cancellation is there. But maybe you need to have some, like, you need to put your hands somewhere to get your voice clearly into the earbuds microphone. Not a good fit in your ear. If you like this design, that's your personal choice. I feel fatigue in my ears after a while. And if you are music lovers, there's a really good choice. The sound quality is much better in Buds 2 Pro. That's pretty much it. But anyways, thank you much for watching. See you in the next one.